In week 5 of this course, we then shift towards the assessment design. Throughout this week, we have focused on a great deal of different subjects, with my main focus being on the idea of diagnostic assessments within the course, and then how we're able to utilize them. As this is the week I did my PLC reading, meaning I was able to fully more so engage with the material given and then create questions in which I was able to discuss with my group their ideas of assessment and seeing how we were able to utilize these processes within our teachings to not only further ourselves as educators, but our students as well. First, I was able to ask what are successful diagnostic assessment tools that you have seen in your past to my group. They responded with them being less memorization focused, how we are using assessment tools and diagnostic assessments as a way to check in and see where students are at, and where judging this later to see where they should be. We are able to see the baseline of students to get a good reading and understanding of their knowledge, something that is extremely successful. And I found this as my aha moment of the week, to understand how assessment in essence should be application focused. And this can be seen within the diagnostic assessment. We're typically doing diagnostic assessment at the beginning of a unit or beginning of the year. We're not expecting students to be going over notes every day and whatnot to fully to have this information memorized, and how it can be memorized more effectively through application processes. Every day you seeing tangible outcomes from information they are learning, and then transferring it to their knowledge. Here, they're able to then take it to diagnostic assessments as something they already know, rather than facts or certain dates or whatnot that they just would have memorized. While memorization is important, it is less so transferred over to our memories, and which is done so more through application and understanding. I was then able to ask my PLC group about what assessment tools they believe are able to holistically assess a student and their progress. Some of the answers they gave were really insightful. They gave Kahoots, for example, which are great ways to know if students didn't understand or understood parts of a lesson. This is also done anonymously, which is greatly beneficial to students. Sometimes the most daunting thing is to be wrong in front of a group of people, and having them understand where they went wrong, yet still seeing the correct answer on the board is extremely important for them. Just in simple, quick tests. We also see this done through exit tickets, something that I greatly valued in the class. We also discussed how not every assessment tool is extremely accurate. So, for example, group projects, sometimes one member may be doing much more than another member within the group. This doesn't showcase everybody's learning as a whole, in essence. Also, peer feedback can have plethora of issues with it, with factors such as friendships from one person assessing the other play into it and whatnot. These ideas all clearly tie into assumptions made about assessment design and why teachers use assessment design in different designs for assessment within their teachings and year. So we can see the purpose of what a diagnostic assessment gives, and how different tools can be used, or different forms of assessment can be used to help clarify where a student is with material for us. Another role of professional judgment in assessment design is through the triangulation of data. The triangulation data shows the gathering of evidence of learning, and is done through 3 forms: observation, conversation, and products. Observation being the doing, being looking around in the classroom, seeing what they're doing, how they are interacting with material. Essentially, it is strategies, experiments, tools, a rating scale. Conversations, it's talking directly with the students. This can be through also essays and construction responses as a format of ways we engage with students. And finally, through products, which is through a rubric, different models, and rich performance tasks that are able to showcase what should be done and what is being done by students. These sources all come together as being a tool for us to create a holistic picture of where a student is at. This is tied directly to our professional judgment with the student. We are taking all these different forms of observation and evidence, evidence, to then showcase where our students are at and understand what we can do to help them excel and exceed within the classroom.